Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to make stuffed eggplants. So the missus grew some beautiful eggplants out in the garden. What we're going to do is we're going to split these up in half, which I have right here. And then I'm going to score them just like this, as you see. And I'll do this one as well. Being very careful. And that's about it. Then these guys will go out on a cookie sheet, which I've already prepared a couple right now. Cookie sheet is sprayed with oil. I'm going to turn these upside down. I'm going to finish splitting my eggplant. Give them just a little oil so they don't stick. And these are going to cook 350, maybe a half hour, just till they're cooked. And I'll show you the next step when we come back. So these aren't going to have a lot of seeds. These are pretty meaty, and these are going to be sweet as sugar. So I've cut them in half. I've scored them. I put a little oil down on my cookie sheet, and I'm going to oil both sides, and I'm going to get them in the oven till they're cooked, maybe about a half hour, and then I'll bring you back for the next section. All right, let's recap where we're at. So far, I have shallots, peppers, garlic, sauteed with crumbled sausage. To this, I'm going to add some of the eggplant that I've already baked out, and I'm going to very carefully scoop the eggplant out and make little boats in here. Like this. This is about the hardest thing in this dish. Now, I've made this over the years several times. It really comes out yummy. Doesn't take long. It's just a little patience is all it takes. So once I get these all scooped out, I'll bring it back and I'll show you what that looks like. I mixed in here my regatta, little salt, pepper, Italian seasoning. Tasted it, it's perfectly fine to eat. Everything's cooked in it. Tastes delicious. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw this in my eggplant boats. So this is what I came up with when I hollowed everything out. And I'm just going to mound this in accordingly. And I'll make sure I use all that stuffing. And I'll divide it evenly among the eggplant as neatly as possible. I'm only going to put mozzarella on half, and I'll put some Parmesan Reggiano on the other half for a little cheese. And when it's dinner time, I'm going to bake these off until they're browned off, and then we'll serve. So stay tuned, and you'll see the finished dish shortly. I like to get a whole bunch on there. And this one I'm cutting a little thicker, so it makes like an even coat. Now honestly, this is about as easy as it gets. So think about it, how we started and how we got here. A bunch of small eggplants cut in half, scored in the oven 30 minutes. Once it cools down where I can handle it, I scoop everything out. In the meantime, sauteed some onions. In my case, I used shallots, garlic, and pepper. Sauteed that with some store-bought sausage. Once that was all cooled down that I could handle it, added the scooped out eggplant. And here's where we're at. To that, I added some regatta cheese, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, boated everything up as you see. Put some Parmesan Reggiano on top, and then half I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese because I'm the only one that could eat it. My lovely wife cannot eat mozzarella cheese. Going to bake this off in the oven at dinner time. And here's my eggplant boats all prepared. I got mozzarella on this side. I got Parmesan Reggiano on this side. I'm about to put them in the oven. They're going to bake maybe a half hour. They just needed to be heated through and the cheese to melt, and we're ready to eat. I'll bring it back and show you what that looks like. Everybody, thanks for hanging in there and watching along. Here's our finished product, and doesn't this look delicious? I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a try, and hopefully you try it. Subscribe, like, let me know what you think, and I appreciate you watching.